I wish that heaven visiting hours.
You're watching Persona Pop, and this is Ed Sheeran. 10 interesting facts you might not have known before. Ed Sheeran is one of the most loved British celebrities. His playful persona makes him relatable and easy to adore. He got into music at a very young age and spent his years honing his craft. To date, he's released 4 albums, won 43 awards, and has a net worth of $200 million. He's also followed by 33.1 million fans on Instagram. He lives in Suffolk with his wife Cherry Seaburn and their almost 1-year-old daughter Lyra Antarctica Sheeran. They gave her the middle name because they traveled to the continent shortly before Lyra was conceived. Visiting the most southern continent had apparently always been on his bucket list. But what else might you not have known about Ed Sheeran? Let's find out right here on Persona Pop. Number 1. He has a name for each of his guitars. While Ed can play quite a few instruments, he loves his guitars the most. So much so that he's given each of his guitars a different name. They are Lloyd, Felix, Cyril, Trevor, Keith, Nigel, and James II. I mean, why not, right? His guitars are a big part of his life and his career, so naming them seems pretty logical. Number 2. He can play more than just the guitar. While we're on the topic, the guitar is not the only instrument Ed has mastered. He can also play the piano, bass, cello, and drums. Multi-talented is an understatement. Number 3. He's also a big animal lover. In 2014, Ed rushed out to adopt a kitten after he found out he was about to be put down. He named the kitty Graham and even created a Twitter account in Graham's name. Sadly, Graham has since died, though it hasn't left Ed petless. Since Graham, Ed also adopted 2 other cats named Dorito and Calippo, and together the pair used to have their own Instagram account. Sadly, they have also since passed. Though, if you search the handle at pet.sheeran, you'll find Ed's new fur babies and regular posts of what they get up to on an almost daily basis. Number 4. In 2017, he received an MBE. An MBE is a British state honor, and it was awarded to Ed by Prince Charles in a ceremony at Buckingham Palace. He received the honor for his services to music and charity. In 2017, Ed was the most streamed artist globally on Spotify, and his 3rd album, Divide, topped the US album charts. In addition, he used his celebrity status to support several charities, including children's hospices, anti-poverty campaigns, and an AIDS charity. The latter, he still does. Number 5. He has more than 60 tattoos. While Ed doesn't really seem like your average tattoo lover, you'll be surprised to know that he has more than 60 very vibrant, very colorful tattoos. A few of which include a lion on his chest, a teddy bear on his right bicep, a number of puzzle pieces on his left forearm, and a Heinz ketchup tattoo on his left bicep. In 2019, Heinz released 150 limited edition Ed Sheeran x Heinz bottles. And guess what Ed did with the proceeds? He donated each and every cent to charity. Number 6. Lego is more than a song to him.
I'm gonna pick up the pieces and build a Lego house.
Not only did Ed release a song titled Lego House in 2011, but he's also a big fan of Lego building sets. In 2017, during a Graham Norton Show interview, he even admitted to taking a set of Legos along on a date once. In hindsight, he realizes it wasn't his best move, but he apparently took a Pirates of the Caribbean set along, built it, and then left. Charming.
Went on a date and brought a Lego set and made the Lego set and then left.
What did you make?
Pirates of the Caribbean pirate ship.
Number 7. Not only is he close friends with Taylor Swift, but she is also the one who discovered him. Apparently, Ed has Taylor Swift to thank for his stardom. Well, kind of. It's reported that she reached out to him after stumbling upon his music while she was touring Australia in 2012. He accepted her offer and joined her on tour and even co-wrote and sang the vocals for Everything Has Changed. Number 8. Music runs in his family. Ed isn't the only Sheeran who makes a living off of music. His older brother, Matthew, is also a pretty big deal in the music industry. Not the same industry as Ed, but rather the classical music industry. Matthew is a well-known and highly accomplished classical music producer. Number 9. He's one of the world's best-selling music artists. Since the start of Ed's career in 2011, he's sold more than 26 million albums and more than 100 million singles worldwide. Those stats are even more impressive when you take into account that he's only really released 4 studio albums. Granted, he's also released 17 extended plays, 1 video album, 43 singles, 6 promotional singles, 1 box set, and 71 music videos. Number 10, and finally, perhaps one of the most inspiring lessons we can learn from Ed is that even if things aren't going your way, you can push through and make it. As a struggling young artist, Ed often struggled to pay his rent and actually ended up on the streets for a while. He went through a rough patch where he slept on the streets, on London's underground trains, and friends' couches. He's even admitted to sleeping outside Buckingham Palace for a couple nights once. And like the true warrior that he is, he used that experience to write the song called Homeless. We definitely feel like we know Ed Sheeran a little better now. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to make sure you're notified of future releases. Let us know what you thought in the comments section or tell us which celebrities you'd like to hear more about. Join us again next time for more on your favorite celebrities, right here on Persona Pop.